guys, my name is Lindsay and I am the creator of SB Nutrition. I created SB Nutrition because I wanted to be able to provide information that is science-backed and evidence-based on nutrition. Part of the reason why I got started was because my mom is a type 2 diabetic, so I know for a fact that diabetes runs in my family, so I am already at high risk. So I wanted to learn more about nutrition and why certain diets work for some people and certain diets don't work for other people. So with that said, I wanted to talk about macronutrients today. I'm not sure if you did get a chance to look at the blog post that I posted last week, but if not, that's okay. I will be linking it down here in the description, as well as linking the references that I used. But I wanted to talk about macronutrients because I did mention it in my blog post, and I just wanted to make sure that it was covered because it's not something that a lot of people are aware. So the three macronutrients are your carbohydrates, your proteins, and your fats. Carbohydrates are your breads, your pastas, your rice, things like that, and those are 4 calories per gram. And then you have your proteins, which are your chicken, your fish, your lentils, your beans, things like that, and those are also 4 calories per gram. And then you have your fats, which are your avocados, your oils, your butters, etc., and those are actually 9 calories per gram. And well, you might be asking me, okay, so why is that important and why are the calories important? The reason I'm sharing that with you is because I know that when you look at fad diets out there, rather than actually talking to a registered dietitian, you might just read a couple of articles and dive headfirst into it, which is completely fine if you are already healthy and know that you're healthy and know that your body is able to take it. However, a lot of people dive into these diets without really knowing the nutrition behind it or the why it works or why it doesn't work. So I wanted to make sure that I threw that out there and help you guys understand. I am going to give an example. So the example that I'm going to give is a plant-based diet. So a lot of people would just jump into a plant-based diet because they look at research and see that meat might not be good for everybody. So they want to stay away from meat, and so they start buying all these vegetables, all these plant-based supplements and things like that. But what they don't take into account is actually logging the macronutrients. So keeping track of how much protein you're getting, keeping track of how many carbohydrates you're getting, and keeping track of how many fats you're getting, which also causes a lot of people to lose muscle mass because they might not be getting enough protein, and gain weight because they might be getting too much fat and too many carbohydrates in their diet. So I want to make sure that you guys actually know how many calories are within, because even though calories in versus calories out are not end all be all, it is a way to minimize a lot of weight gain or a lot of lost weight. Another example that I have for you guys is the ketogenic diet. So the ketogenic diet is low carb, high fat, and a lot of people have the misconception that when you do that, you can just eat any type of fat, but it is really important that you guys are looking where your food is coming from. The absolute foundational tip that I have for you guys is that you always try to stick to whole foods or whole nutrients and things like that. What I mean by that is stick to your healthy fats. So look at where they're coming from. Stay away from any processed fats. Look at all your vegetables, your rice. Just try to get whatever food that you do end up consuming from actual natural sources. I hope I didn't jump around too much and that you guys were kind of able to understand what macronutrients mean, how many calories they have, and hopefully that aids you a little bit in the right direction towards your diet. If you guys have any questions, please leave them down below, and I will be getting them as soon as I have time, and then I will just be creating more videos like that. Hopefully in the future they're a little less choppy. Anyway, thanks for hanging out.